working overtime like crazy, just to show you how I really feel. Haven't had a single day of duty.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So don't mind what I'm looking like right now. It is 6:04 in the morning. This is a work morning for me, but we are having our annual Christmas party today. So I was put down to make seafood gumbo because some people have already had my seafood gumbo. So I was put down to make seafood gumbo. So that is currently what I am up so early in the morning doing. I just finished the last of my prepping. So let me show you guys what I'm going to be putting into my seafood gumbo. Let's go. Okay, y'all, so hopefully you can see everything. I do have some chicken back here, and I just took the chicken and cut it into chunks as you see here. So I do have some chicken. I'm going to season this in just a minute. I have some andouille sausage. This is kind of spicy, but it's still going to be good. I also have some shrimp here, some crawfish tails. I do have some crab over here that I'm also, let me show you. Here's the crab that I'm going to be adding in. We have chicken broth. This is my holy trinity. I did chop this up last night. So this is just bell pepper, celery, and onions. I have 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of vegetable oil. This is also some minced garlic right here. So I'm going to be using that. We have some bay leaves here. Okay, if you know, you know, all right? Whenever I'm doing like Louisiana dishes, Creole dishes, whatever, I always add a splash of shrimp and crab oil. So that's my secret. Don't tell nobody. I'll also be using my seasonings today. You can go over to favoritewithflavor.com and pick these up. This is my salt-free Cajun seasoning, so I'll be using this. And I will also be using my seafood seasoning. I'm also going to be seasoning up my shrimp before I put it into my pot. And then we also have some black pepper. And then just some onion powder and garlic powder. Okay, so seafood already has a lot of salt content. Well, not a lot, but it has sodium in it already. So I won't be adding any extra salt along with the chicken broth. It already has sodium in it as well. So I'm going to go upstairs and check in for work. And then once I get all checked in, then I'll come back down and we will start making Jeanette's, yes, Jeanette LaKentra's seafood gumbo. Okay, this is my specialty dish and I have not brought it to my page yet. I was selling it at a point in time. I was catering a few years ago. So of course I did not record that video, but I am not catering anymore and I'm strictly teaching people how to cook, okay? So let me go check in for work and then I'll come show you guys how to make my special seafood gumbo. I can't wait to show you. Go in with a little bit of this infused garlic oil that has sunflower oil with herbs. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some of my Cajun seasoning. Again, you can find this at favoritewithflavor.com. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with some black pepper. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little garlic powder. And some onion powder. Okay, we're gonna put our little glove on. And give that a mix. So now that you have your chicken all mixed, we're just going to dump this onto our baking sheet. And then you're just gonna spread that around like so, so that all of these pieces can cook evenly. I'm just making sure that no pieces are overlaying like that. I want to make sure each piece of chicken is touching the pan. Sorry about that. So I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees, and I'm getting ready to pop this chicken in. Well, it's still preheating. It has not finished preheating yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in because, like I said, I am at work too. But I'm going to let this cook in the oven, roast in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. And then once I finish letting this cook, then I will come back and we will do the roux together. We're gonna go ahead. I like to season my shrimp, even though I'm not gonna cook my shrimp prior to putting it into my pot. I still like to season it. So that's just Cajun seasoning and then my seafood seasoning. Just like that. Then let's get another glove. Just give that a good mix around. And these are just, I think these are extra large shrimp, 31 to 60 count. Okay, y'all, so the next thing that I do like to do, and I like to go ahead and get out the way, I like to go ahead and sear my sausages. Why? Because this holds a lot of oil. So when you start cooking the gumbo, you'll notice that there's a lot of oil that comes on top of the pot. So you have to skim that off. So for me to eliminate some of that, I like to go ahead and cook my, brown my sausages ahead of time so that I can get rid of some of that grease, okay? So we're just gonna dump this straight on into our skillet. So we just get that in there and we're just gonna let this brown up. And there you have it. There is our, let me see if I can get it in good view for you. There is our roasted chicken, okay? All right, y'all, so here we go. This is my bowl of oil. This is 2 cups of oil, 2 cups of flour, okay? So again, just put a little in there at a time and stir it so it does not clump up. This is a tedious part. I feel like this part will let you know if you really know what you're doing. You're going to keep doing this until you get all of your flour in the skillet and blend it in. Keep whisking. Keep whisking. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Hey y'all, please don't let this step intimidate you. I know it's a lot, but you got this. I'm gonna show you how to get this, okay? Cooking gumbo is easy. It's not hard at all. You just gotta have time and a little bit of patience and a whole lot of love. All right, y'all. Y'all see what we're working with? See how we have gotten it darker? I might just be about ready to transfer it to this pot, this stock pot. All right, so this is what I was looking for right here. This is almost like a milk chocolate color. This is what I was looking for. So now I'm going to turn my heat off. And keep stirring it. After I turn my heat off, I'm going to grab my gloves and then I'm going to transfer this over into my stock pot. The inside there. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is going to be my veggies. Now you just want to move this around and please be careful because this is hot. So now I'm going to take my sausages that I browned and we're just going to dump those in. So now what you want to do, we're going to go in with our chicken broth. I have 3 containers of this chicken broth. Two and 3. Okay, I'm gonna turn my heat back up. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little seafood seasoning. I'm going to go in with some Cajun seasoning. I'm going to hit it with some onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. Some black pepper. Okay. I'm going to give this a stir. And I'm going to hit it with a couple of splashes of my secret ingredient. 1, 2. You don't want to use too much because this is spicy, okay? Give that another stir. Okay, my bad, y'all. I just added my chicken in. Alright, so now that I have gotten my chicken in there, I'm going to let this cook for about an hour before I start adding in my seafood because I don't want that to get all tough inside of the gumbo. So I'm going to let this cook for about an hour now so I can go do a little bit more work and then I'll come back and I'll show you what we're looking like. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my crawfish tails with the juice. You want the juice too. So I kept the juice. And now we're going to add in those shrimp. Okay. And we're going to give this a stir before we add those crab legs in. And I did put in my bay leaves. I did that off camera. But I put about 4 bay leaves in here. Okay. Let that cook about another 10-15 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to add in a few of these crab legs. I'm not going to add all of them. Definitely going to add these little knuckles here just for kind of presentation purposes. Okay, and I'm going to let this cook for another few minutes and then we'll be done and ready to load this up into my Tupperware bowl and take it on to my work's annual Christmas party. So there you have it, folks. This is my seafood chicken and sausage gumbo. All right, y'all. So we have our Christmas party gumbo. And there you have it, folks. This is how I make my seafood gumbo. And I did go back and add in a few parsley flakes, as you can see. And that is fresh parsley there. So I hope you guys decide to give this a try. Thank you so much for watching. I'm on my way to get dressed and on my way out the door. See you next time.